What's going on, everybody? I am back with another Prize Picks NBA player props video. This one going to be breaking it down, continuing this highly requested ladder challenge. Going to be giving you guys 2 picks and keeping this thing going. Excited to get into it. If you enjoyed this content, would be greatly appreciated if you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. It is free. It takes 2 seconds to do. It does greatly help me out, and I will be providing this content to you guys for free all NBA season long to help you guys out. And if you are going to be very serious, would highly recommend you check out my premium content packages. I do have some shout-outs to give. Wasn't able to put out some content this weekend, but had some big winners in the winner's circle, some nice tickets, so I do want to give a shout-out to these guys. Ed the Fared on the left side, mixing in some of my college basketball plays to go along with some NBA plays. Absolutely loved that ticket when I saw it. Really cool when you mix and match 2 sports and it pays off. So on the left side there, turn $20 into $500. We had T. Clark in the middle, cashing in with some of those same plays. That P.J. Washington fantasy score was my play of the day. That particular day. We had the Claxton under rebounds mixed in, I believe, his own play there with the Gafford under 9.5 points. Turned 40 into 1,000. And then Rob Bell on the right side there. Once again, cashing in, turning $22 into $550, going with the Tobias Harris under rebounds, Turner's under rebounds and assists. The Jamal Murray under PRA, Taylor Horton-Tucker under PRA, Portland under PRA, and Jokic rebounds and assists. So, some big winners over there in the winner's circle. Always love to give those shout-outs. Hadn't been able to over those last couple of days, so I wanted to give you guys shout-outs. Once again, that is patreon.com/KJK_DFS. If you do want to check that out, that is linked below in the description. I do offer lower tier packages for college basketball, NBA. If you want to check out the Prizepicks NBA package, that's going to give you access to every single one of my core plays every single day once that's released. The winner's circle, the Discord, Prizepicks NBA channel, and the lower tier. But if you're really looking to step up your game, the VIP member package is going to be the best one that you're looking to go for. Just put on display 3 of those VIP members there. But to explain what you get with this, you do get the VIP lounge, the VIP value alerts, the Prizepicks tickets, underdog tickets, monkey knife fight tickets, the core play tiers. You're going to get that breaking down into tier 1, 2, and 3 as far as my top plays, and the VIP play of the day. And a whole lot more. And I'm going to be adding some more other apps over there as well. Some new sponsors, some new partnerships, more picks going on for different sites. So I'm excited for that, excited for MLB, but I'm going to continue this ladder challenge today. For those of you that may have missed it last time, this is how this is going to work. Disclaimer, this is not the smartest thing to do with your bankroll. If you're just building up your Prizepicks account, you're looking to be smart with your money, it is more of a challenging thing. It's only going to cost $10 to start it up. It was a highly requested thing from the public, from people in my Discord, so I decided to give it a try. But this is how it's going to work. I'm going to give you guys 2 picks every single day. You're going to put them in a 2-man. We're going to start out with $10 into 30, then 20 to 60, 40 to 120, 80 to 240, etc. As you can see, every single day we're going to be on a certain tier. This is the tier 1 today as far as starting things off here. So we're going to start with that $10 into 30. If we hit 7 days straight, we will have a final total there, as you can see, of $2,270. So that's going to be this challenge. That's going to be the goal. We'll talk about it. I'm going to be giving you guys fantasy score props picks because they are the most likely to not get bumped and not be affected. That way everyone can get these picks in at the proper line. If I give you those other picks, a lot of picks that I do in the Discord and stuff, they may be bumped. So that is why I'm doing what I'm doing. In the long term, if the fantasy score just simply isn't getting it done, and I feel there's more edge in other props, and I'm obviously going to try to help you guys complete this challenge. So if I have to pivot, I will. But I'm going to stick to the fantasy score for this one today. Got 2 picks that I like for you, so let's talk about it. A game I'd like to discuss is going to be the Boston Celtics taking on the New York Knicks. This game has a 223.5 over-under. It is a 2.5-point spread in favor of the Boston Celtics, and the Celtics continue to be without Jaylen Brown in this one, which obviously is very significant. Jaylen Brown takes up a lot of usage in the offense. He is out due to personal reasons and will not suit up on the season. He's got a 30+% usage rate, as does Tatum. Obviously, Tatum's still going to be on the floor, but if you take Jaylen Brown out with that 30+% usage rate, that's going to open up a lot of usage for other guys, such as a Marcus Smart, a Derek White, a Jason Tatum. I'm sorry. Well, yeah, of course, Jason Tatum as well, but he's already got that high usage rate. Al Horford and Robert Williams. And Al Horford's the guy that I would like to discuss here to lead things off. 113 total implied total for his team. Al Horford's minutes have been starting to ramp up here. No Jaylen Brown. I think this is a fantastic spot for him to hit his fantasy score prop tonight. 32 minutes and 34 minutes the last 2 times out, respectively. You look at the game logs. He's put up 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 15 points. Last time out, the time prior, 7 rebounds, 6 assists, 7 points. And during my research earlier this season, or I'm sorry, earlier today, I should say, I did notice there was some pretty significant juice on his over PRA as well. That line is not available on Prizepicks today for some reason. PRA is not posted, but the fantasy score is at a 20.5. That PRA line on Pinnacle is set to 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists, and there was minus 155 juice on the over for Al Horford in this game tonight. So obviously Vegas indicating they expect him to have a very well-performed, well-rounded game, that over 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists line. And he has cleared this fantasy score prop the last 2 times out. Coming fresh off the break, should be well-rested. He's put up 27.4, 25.8 fantasy points respectively. Just talked about it with no Jaylen Brown tonight. That should help his case even more. You look at his fantasy point per minute rate on the season. He's going out there and putting up 0.8 fantasy points per minute as far as the Prizepicks fantasy scoring format. So, 0.8 minutes, he's going to play in the upper 30s. Once again, I'd expect that fantasy point production to go a little bit higher, tick up a little bit here with no Jaylen Brown tonight. He's playing 34, 32 minutes, 30-plus minutes into the mid-30s. I do expect him to be able to surpass this 20.5 fantasy score prop that they have set for all of these reasons. Nice usage bump, once again, minus 155 on the over 15.5 points, rebounds, and assists on Pinnacle. And he can get the job done for you in a lot of ways, as you can see. Last time out, he had those 2 assists, 4 rebounds, 15 points. Time prior, 6 assists from a power forward position. He's done that pretty consistently in some of these games. 5 assists, 3 assists. You do get quite a bit of fantasy points for those assist props, or this assist as far as the fantasy score props concerned. For those of you that don't know how the scoring works, you get 1 point for every point, 1.2 for every rebound, 1.5 for every assist, 3 points for every block, 3 points for every steal, and -1 for every turnover. So, Al Horford, great player, has been in the league for quite some time now. And once again, no Jaylen Brown. Nice usage bump. I think the line's just simply too low here. Do expect him to score in the mid-20s as far as a fantasy score tonight from like a base projection aspect, with a ceiling of much more, as we saw last time out, where he put up 27 the time prior against Memphis. Before the break, he had put up 36 fantasy points. So we know that ceiling's a lot higher, putting up 24.3 over his last 5. Pick number 1, we're going with the over 20.5 fantasy score here for Al Horford. That'll be pick number 1. And then pick number 2, we're going to stick right in this game. Kind of a similar story. We got another guy that is a great fantasy point producer down low, has been crushing, and that is Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson, for those of you that do not know, is an absolute elite shot blocker. We just kind of talked about that scoring format as far as the Prizepicks. Blocks and steals can be a big deal, and honestly, he hasn't even had a big block game the last 2 times out, and he's been crushing his fantasy score prop. He put up 13 rebounds, 1 block, and 11 points last time out. Time prior, he put up 12 rebounds, 1 block, 1 steal, and 10 points. Guy is a fantasy point beast, especially in this scoring format. He's putting up 1.03 fantasy points per minute on the season. And you look at how many minutes he's playing in the upper 20s, if not into the 30s at times, which obviously you do the math, that's going to, at a 1 fantasy point per minute rate, put him up there in the upper 20s as far as a final fantasy score. And I think Prizepicks has not priced him appropriately. Only 22.5 fantasy score over here on Prizepicks. He has cleared this in 4 of the last 5, and he has put up exactly what you would expect him to the last 2 times out, 30 and 27. Just talked about it. I mean, you're talking about a guy that puts up 1 fantasy point per minute, and he's playing in the upper 20s to around 30 minutes. Obviously, you do the math. 1 times 28, 1 times 30, whatever he plays. Upper 20s, if not 30 plus. And once again, he is a great shot blocker. we haven't even seen him have one of those elite shot blocking games in quite some time, it seems. He gets a lot of blocks and steals. You can see, like, if we scroll down a little bit here, 3 blocks, 2 steals, 3 blocks, 2 blocks, 5 steals, 1 block, 2 steals. So, obviously, we're not reliant on those blocks and steals with the stats he's put up these last 2 times out, with 11 points, 13 rebounds, 10 points, 12 rebounds. But it's a nice little bonus for us. And overall, like I said, obviously the fantasy point per minute production would lead you to think he's going to be in the upper 20s. And I do have him projected for 30 fantasy points essentially tonight with the ceiling of 40s. So I think this line is simply too low. Certainly love the pick here for pick number 2. We're going with the over 22.5 fantasy score here for Mitchell Robinson. And that will be my 2 picks to get you winning some money over on Prizepicks in the NBA tonight. Looking to get this first leg out of the way for this ladder challenge and keep things rolling. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you don't miss any future content that I upload. If you have not checked out Prizepicks, you can check them out today. Use that promo code KJK DFS to receive an instant match on your first deposit. And if you have not checked out the premium content packages, would highly recommend you do that as well. That is patreon.com/KJK_DFS, and that is linked below in the description. I've added a phone emoji there for the links, so if you see the emoji, you know you're in the right spot. If you hit the join button to join the YouTube fan club, that is not my premium content. It seems that a lot of people are making that mistake. I have a graphic that says link below in the description. I say link below in the description in all my videos. I don't know what else I can do, but if you purchase the fan club membership on YouTube, that's another way of showing support. That is not the premium content, so That is all for me in this one, guys. Wishing you all the best of luck on your Prize Picks NBA player props tonight, and we will see you in the next one.